Hey guys, welcome to the day 31st of my journey to become a 1600 or to become an employed person. I did play a lot of matches today. I was actually out. I was actually at my aunt's house, but we were just chilling, just to visit my aunt, and so I ended up playing a lot of matches. As you can see, I played this amount of matches here, but I ended up being on the same rating. So, at least tragedy didn't happen today. So yeah. Sorry for not having that camera again, and sorry for posting too late. I don't have a camera for the same reasons as the previous video. It's dark in here, and I'm actually with my bed already set. I am playing shirtless, which is quite ironic due to the name of the playlist here, calm playlist for cold days. Anyway, let's go for today's match. Not gonna review anything today, and looks like I'm playing black against a player from Italy. Let's play knight f6. Let's try something different today. Let's play e6 and then d5. e5. Wait, but this is some sort of London, right? Can I play this? I usually play this against the London, but with this, I can, right? Let's play this. I kind of like to play this because this frees my queen. I can take with this bishop. Super fine, right? Let's take. Doesn't look bad at all. Let's develop the queen, attacking this. Targets this as well. Can then maybe develop the knight. I'm not looking too good in the last few days, to be honest, but I'm kind of regaining my confidence back. This is definitely not a good move. This can't be a good move. I can just play jack here, maybe. And this, I don't think this is good. Come on, there's just no way this is good. But yeah, it looks like I lost some tempo here, but this is fine. Let's play bishop to e7. I think this is not that good for him. This worsens like the knight, I guess, to develop the knight like this. I don't think this is super good. Or they can then develop like this, but then I think I can shut everything down here with d5. The only issue, I mean, I'm not sure if I do have other issues, but the main issue of my position is probably the light squared bishop, which will be super cramped after I play d5. But yeah. I really wanted to have a pawn here, but only my dreams. But this, let me just play. I'm actually gonna play d5, and then I think I'll develop the knight like this. Not sure if this is correct, but I just feel like this is decent. I don't know. Castle. Let's develop the knight like this. I think I should move my knights like this. This looks decent. Knight covering these two squares here. I'm not sure if I'm doing this correct, but I think this is decent. Okay, my opponent developed is attacking my pieces here with his knight. Should I take it or can I just leave it like this? I'm not sure. What should I do here? I don't really want to have a pawn in here. It's super annoying. It looks super annoying. But at the same time, I don't really have a good place to put my knight. I might just castle here. Looks fine. Let's castle. It looks a little bit too dangerous though, but let's castle. But if I trade here, let's say my opponent plays this, can't even go with the knight back. I can go to, I mean, like that's the only square I can leave my knight. So takes, go here, but then this bishop gets super trapped. I don't really want to have the bishop like this. If my opponent takes here, I can take with the bishop and I'm fine. Which is exactly what happened. I think I'm protected enough here with this knight here. This knights are king's best friends, as someone else said. David says this a lot. And by David, I mean David Howell. I'm not sure if you know this guy, but he's a British grandmaster, and he's good friends with Magnus, if I'm not wrong. Can I just play this, by the way? My opponent plays this. No, it doesn't really make sense, right? I need to figure out the position here now, which is the hardest part, right, of the chess match. Figuring out a position. I don't really want to trade the bishops, but I don't really know what to do here. I might just play a waiting move here, but yeah, let's play a waiting move here. A6 is not a bad move. Wow, this actually helps me a lot. I can slide the queen back here, but I don't know. Wait, this position is super equal, I guess. I can play this now because now I won't lose the bishop. I can draw the queen back to the king side here. Not sure if I have a lot to do on there. Sure, I'll take here. My opponent has this, but I don't think it's gonna work. Does have this though. It makes a lot of sense. Can I play this then? I don't really want to get into here, this pin here. This pin here is super annoying. And I need to protect this bishop here. Unless I sacrifice it, which is something I'm really considering here. I might just play this, makes more sense. And then hopefully my opponent trades would help me. Not help me, but it would really remove the tension of the position. This is super annoying. I kind of forgot this move. Oh my god. And now, what do I do? Yeah, I gotta sack the bishop now. Let's... Is there another way to get out of this, or... Not available, not available, not available. I mean, here's available, but I lose this bishop here. So here it's not available, here not available. I might just sack the bishop. That's it. And then I draw the queen back to e7. I just suck at this game, come on. But it is what it is. Let's go back. This hurts a lot. But at least I'm not... The blunder just came out of nowhere, I guess. I should have played queen c7, but it's super bad to play queen c7 as well. That's why I didn't do it, but it was the only way to save both pieces. Then queen c7, if my opponent removes the knight out of the way, I'm just dead lost, looks like, at least. But I'm super lost. I need to put my pieces into play here. I need to get this bishop to see more squares, I guess. So I kinda need to remove this knight here. This knight's super strong. Okay, he removes my bishop, sure. Then things are different now. Things are definitely different now. I mean, like, if I take this pawn here, then it's not the end of the world. I think f5 is a good move. Must be a good move. As my opponent plays this, because now I have to defend. Gotta defend like this, maybe. Could have played knight here, but I think it would be a pawn move that it would do. It must weaken my dark squares for sure, but I think it's fine in this position specifically here. I think it's fine. But it's thinking, which is good. This is good, at least good. Does f5 work or what? Yeah, let's play. No, f5 doesn't look super good. Let's play this. Let's play this. I don't know. Maybe it does something. This adds a good protector, and this frees this pawn here to be captured. I can't even target these two bishops then. Yeah, the position's getting a little bit better. Sure, I'm way worse due to having one less piece. My opponent has wait. Yeah, my opponent is actually with an extra piece for sure. My opponent defended that pawn. How am I supposed to win this thing here? Called chess. How am I supposed to win this position here? Is there a way to win this game here or what? Looks so bad. This bishop's super annoying, and I don't think I can remove it that easily. That's the problem. I gotta play here, something like this. If my opponent trades here, then he's kind of smarty, I guess. And I'll try to, yeah. Makes a lot of sense because it makes me lose a tempo. Wait, but this allows me to play something like this. Yeah, let's go back with the knight. Maybe I can hold this, but it's super hard. Wait, but this hangs the pawn here, doesn't it? I think it does. It must hang the pawn here. There's just no way. But I'm super worse here. I'm still super worse. It's worth noting that I'm super worse. But if I'm allowed to play... Wait a second. But I want to take this, but then... I don't know if it's that clear. Here, this... No, but this... Wait, let me just grab this first. Let me just play pawn to b5 first. Then I can start to think about some complications, I guess. Oh, but this square is super good for his bishop. I kind of misplayed here. All my plan is to, you know, have a check in here or in here, but this square here is damn strong. Damn strong. Well, I could try to go here, but then my opponent can just check here, which is annoying. Can I go and play this maybe? Does this work? There's no immediate pin. Let's play this. I can try to do something against the bishop. Like this. But I'm gonna try to grab this, but then... I mean, like, they can't because otherwise this is dropping. If they try to protect like this, I have this, and then the game starts to get a little bit too crazy. And we have low time, so... well, this... can trade here, here. I can't take there, otherwise I mean I just lose on the spot. What do I have here? Can I play this? Does this work? No, but then what do I do afterwards? Anyway, let's play this maybe. No, it doesn't make sense. Let's take here. I also protect the pawn with this. The only problem is that he now has bishop to e5, but no, but this is... I'm not sure about what is he doing, actually. Sorry for the bad English. can take here now. I actually misplayed this, right? But okay. Okay, I'll take the L. I'm pretty sure I had the win here or something like it. Not the win, but I should be able to draw this. I should have played h5. Yeah, I was thinking about h5, but then what? Bishop to e5, and then what? My opponent kind of took a lot of time to consider bishop to e5. Then I can check here. King h2, queen f2 check, king h3. What if my this is a repetition for sure, but what about this? Does this work? King h6. I should sack. No, it's not a sack, right? Because the queen's protecting here. That's unfortunate, guys. I misplayed this. But okay, I'll take the loss here. It really makes a lot of sense to lose. I played this pretty poorly. I lost my queen out of nowhere. I was already worse here. I should have taken here, but doesn't really make a huge difference for now, at least. It's like here, waiting moves not a. I don't really have great moves here. It's just waiting moves nice here. That's correct. Queen f5. I wouldn't find queen f5 for sure. I mean, I could target this pawn here. I was more focused on the king side here in this match. Takes here. Take queen c7. Yeah, the only move queen c7, but I would definitely not find this. Then knight to e5. Then what should I do? Queen a5. Sure. Okay. I didn't find it. I played queen b4, and then I lost the queen b5. Then I lose this, and then what? Queen takes d3. Oh, I could take this. Then sure, my opponent would be able to take here, but then it's just quality of the exchange, you know. And with the queen in here, it was super playable. So unfortunate, guys. Okay, thank you for watching. See you on the next video. I'm kind of pissed, to be honest, but it happens, right? Okay, see you on the next video.